So I was born in Taipei, and I moved to Vancouver when I was 10. And I just started to do a lot of sports, like taekwondo, basketball, like soccer, whatever. But modeling was just something that I picked up because my brother is a model in Vancouver, and he was just like, hey, do you want to do this catwalk for this brand one day? And he couldn't do it, so I was like, sure, yeah, I'll make some extra cash. And then I did it, and then I got pretty good review from his modeling agency, and then the brand, and they're all like, oh, you want to do some more? And I was like, sure. Yeah. So I've only done a few shows in Vancouver, and I did a photo shoot in Vancouver before, and that was it. And the rest of it was just like part-time extra work. So I did a little bit of extra work back in Vancouver. There was a lot of production going on. So that's how I got through college, all this part-time extra work stuff. And then one summer when I moved back to Taipei, I was pretty interested in the entertainment industry, and I also wanted to play basketball because I was playing basketball in college. So there was a famous producer in Taiwan. He invited, actually my brother's friend worked at a TV station where he works at, and he had a TV show running. He was recording that day, so me and my brother just stumbled in and said hello to my brother's classmate, and he introduced us to the producer of the show, and he was just like, he came out of the office, smoking a cigar, like looking at us up and down, like, you guys are not from here, right? I was like, no. We're from Vancouver. We just came to visit, summer holidays. And then he was just like, all right, do you mind if we take some pictures? We'll just put it on our file. And then we're like, sure, yeah, why not? Next thing you know, 10 paparazzi, photographers came,
Seriously?
Yeah. I was like,
so they set that up just like that, right?
Just like that, because, all the reporters are fast, and they just want to, capture whatever the boss wants and then go, right? So they're like, and I was like, what was that? I just got, flashed by so many cameras. And then actually, maybe 5 minutes later, I was in his car driving away to his wife's agency. And boom, 2 weeks later, I signed a contract for 6 years. I went back to Vancouver to pack up and, did whatever I had to do for the school, and I told my team, hey, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm just going to go back to Taiwan, try this thing out. So when I moved back to Taiwan a year later, I started out acting. So acting was actually my first, doorway to entertainment in Taiwan. So the reason I went back is because I got a role as a second lead in a TV drama. And those Taiwanese cheesy TV dramas are
Koreans and Chinese, they're all the same.
But they're so popular back then. So it was 10 years ago, and I remember I was in the office reading the script and newspapers every single day, trying to get my Mandarin better because it was horrible. And at least I didn't have any accent while I'm speaking Mandarin, a little bit, but not much. But I had to go in every day, practice my lines, study Mandarin, and talk to the producer, talk to the director every single day for about a month. And then we started shooting a month later. And I had no experience in this world, whatsoever. So it was completely new to me. So I got through it. After 3 months, I got yelled at, I got screamed at, I cried. All this drama.
You didn't cry, though. Come on. Let's not put that on. Okay. You didn't cry.
I didn't cry, but I wanted to cry. Because I was in Taiwan by myself. It was pretty tough for me, actually, going into Taiwan and exploring all this new stuff. So this drama was done, and then the drama after next, and the drama after next, my role got smaller and smaller. Because, they wanted to, get me comfortable first before we throw them this big roles, right? So the second TV drama I did was a hockey player. The third one was just a high school guy that, likes to fight and makes trouble. So it was smaller and smaller and smaller. And then a couple years later, I developed myself, into an actor, so per se. So I didn't really do a lot of modeling in Taiwan. So I started out doing just acting and acting.